I'm Mandy. Welcome to Souped Up Recipes. Today, we're making the most popular Chinese stir-fried noodle dish, beef Chow Ho. To be honest, the recipe is pretty easy, but I don't want to just show you how to simply toss together everything because I grew up eating it and I'm really picky about it. I want to explain those small little details behind each step and share some of my techniques in order for you to achieve that authentic street food style stir-fried noodles. So let's get started. I have got here a piece of beef. You see the muscle fibers are running this way. It is important to slice the meat across the grains instead of parallel with them. This way, your beef will come out tender. I really don't know what cut this is because I'm in China right now. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing in China, stick with me until the end of this video because I have some great news to share with you. Anyway, back to the cooking. When you buy a piece of beef in a wet market in China, the meat are trimmed and cut into these small chunks and they don't label them, so it is really hard to tell what cut it is. But that doesn't matter because you can use sirloin, New York strip, flank steak, and chuck. To marinate the beef, we will add a third teaspoon of ground white pepper, a quarter teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1.5 teaspoon of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, and a third teaspoon of baking soda to tenderize the meat. Mix until all the seasonings are well combined. Then we will drizzle in 1 tablespoon of oil to coat the beef. This helps to separate the slices so they don't stick together when stir-frying. Set it aside for 15 minutes. Besides that, you will need 2 cloves of garlic, sliced thinly, a red chili pepper, I julienned it. If you don't eat spicy food, you can use bell pepper. Some purple onion, I sliced thinly, and some garlic chives. I cut them into 2-inch long stalks. These are the items that we like to put into our chow fen, but you can switch to whatever vegetables you want. Next, we'll prepare the noodles. This is what we call ho fen, a type of flat rice noodles. I know, they look like pho noodles. In fact, they are pho noodles. I'm currently in China visiting my sisters, so I have access to buy fresh ho fen. They can be stir-fried immediately without any pre-cooking. However, fresh ho fen is hard to find outside of China. You may need to use dried ho fen to make this recipe. Alright, season the noodles with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, and 1.5 teaspoon of dark soy sauce. Mix thoroughly. Stir-fried noodles cook really fast. Once the heat is on, you don't have enough time to open up all the bottles, so it is best to season them before cooking. If you see some noodle strings sticking together as you mix, go ahead and separate them. I'm using a carbon steel wok today. Before cooking, I want to highlight that it is crucial to turn the heat to maximum and preheat the wok thoroughly. Why? Because when the oil touches the hot metal, it will create a non-stick surface. If you don't preheat, your beef and noodles will stick to the wok badly. Trust me, it is a nightmare. I know some of you may ask, why don't you use a non-stick wok instead? Well, you can, but as a native Cantonese, I have to tell you that an authentic Chow Ho has to be made in a carbon steel wok because a Teflon-coated wok cannot tolerate high heat. Otherwise, it will release toxic element. High heat is the requirement for achieving that street food style wok heat effect. Otherwise, your stir-fried noodles have no spirit. I know, I talked a lot, I promise. The cooking is easy, but it is always good to know the whys behind the hows. Alright, let's turn the heat to maximum. Just simply watch for the smoke. That is the perfect point to add oil. But don't go crazy because once you pass the oil's fire point, your wok will catch fire. Just 1 tablespoon to lubricate the wok because the beef is coated with oil already. Spread the meat at the bottom and cook for 1 minute or until the beef has changed color. Look at that. It is completely non-stick. I'll link this wok in the description. If you love Chinese food, consider supporting me and buy a wok. Trust me, it will make your cooking experience nice and smooth. Toss in all the vegetables. Keep stirring for a minute or until the vegetables are slightly cooked. Remove everything from the wok and set it aside. Now we will evaluate the wok. Please clean those residue as it will make the noodles stick to the wok. Turn the heat back to high and heat the wok until smoking hot again. Add oil and swirl it around so it covers the entire bottom. Add the noodles and quickly spread them. You only need to cook for a minute or two. The noodles should be charred really fast and you should smell a nice toasty rice fragrance. Try to fluff them with a pair of chopsticks or tongs. If you use spatula, you will easily break the noodles into short pieces. Introduce the beef and vegetables back into the wok. Give it a final toss and you're done. That looks so good. I live in the USA and I'm disappointed every time when I order Chow Ho from the takeout restaurants. Maybe it is because Cantonese people have a high standard. Each strain of the noodles should be perfectly loosened up. If you see noodles gumming up together, that is a bad chow fen. You should also check the bottom of the plate. You don't want to see any oil drips because most chefs will use a lot of oil to cook ho fen to fluff the noodles and prevent them from sticking to the wok, which ruins the taste of the dish. If you follow my steps, you make the perfect chow fen every time. Before you go, let me share the great news with you. I went to China to talk to a publisher and coordinate the printing. So yes, my cookbook is finally ready for sale. You can grab your copy by clicking the link in the description. Don't forget to use the discount code as a thank you for all of your ongoing support and encouragement. I have been working on this for the past 3 years and carefully selected 168 recipes, featuring popular takeout dishes, easy family meals, various regional specialties, and classic traditional delicacy. Every recipe comes with a demo video and step-by-step photos, making this book your ultimate guide to cooking authentic and delicious Chinese food. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned chef, you'll find valuable insights and secret tips to enhance your cooking experience, as well as heartwarming stories to bring more love and happiness to every meal. Thank you for being a part of this journey.